Recently, we all saw the episode of Love and Hip Hop New York where Joe Budden basically had Tahiri and the new girl in a room, and both of the girls basically came down to where they were fighting each other, and Joe Budden never got super angry about it. He was calm. There's also a clip on World Star Hip Hop where Joe Budden basically sons Consequence. Consequence initially was on Power 105 talking about like straight like that, I'm gonna fuck this dude up and this and that, and people got something to say to me. I mean, like, he just made it seem like he was just like a thug in the streets, taking down like grandmas with canes and, squirrels and children. And when he walks, like, people just like collapse, like part like the Red Sea, like just faint. But then the next time you see him, he's doing an interview with his wife, and Joe Budden interrupts the interview. It was with Hot 97, and basically Joe Budden gets on the stage and is just super, super calm. I mean, it was a very respectable sonning. He never raised his voice at all, and I really, really like that, and I call that the Joe Budden calming technique. This is something that I personally use, this particular technique, in my everyday life. I do it on the internet. I never let anybody see me sweat. I let all of this stuff roll off my back. Anything internet related, it's like whatever. But in real life, I know there's a lot of like actual real life crazy people out there. And so I know how to handle them. And I want you guys to learn how to use, since we're all familiar with Joe Budden, what I call the Joe Budden calming technique, so that you can deal with conflict resolution in a different kind of way. And people aren't caught up on World Star looking crazy, with their weave snatched out, fighting in the streets, rolling down Nostrand Avenue looking like idiots.
You don't know me, boo-boo. You don't know me. You don't know me. I clap and get as loud as I want to.
See, that's not your cue to fight back with the bitch. Who the fuck you think you talking to? Like, no, you don't have to do that. No one's asking you to do that. The way that you fight a person that's coming at you like that, and I know how hard it is for some of y'all. First of all, none of y'all have hands at all. So I don't even understand why these things turn into what they turn into, because they eventually become World Star Hip Hop moments and nobody wins. You all look crazy. People's weaves get dragged around, and you guys are not stronger than that. So I don't even understand why these things escalate to the level that they do. The more calm that you are, the more people realize that you might be backing that up with something. You know what I'm saying? People that get all rah, rah, rah and want to make a situation like way bigger than it actually is, they don't have anything to back it up. You know what I'm saying? They're like little barking puppies. People that are much more deliberate and calm in their technique and their moves, those are the people that you have to watch out for. So of course, Joe Budden being light-skinned, that may be a little bit more of like a poker face bluffing. For most of us out there, if you are able to back up what you're talking about, then of course this technique will work out very well for you.
Bitch, I will fuck you up.
At this point, someone is directly threatening you. Someone is telling you,
bitch, I will fuck you up.
And again, I know how hard it is not to take it to the next level, you know what I'm saying? Take your tracks out, pop your earrings off, whatever. But sometimes you just have to be that bigger person. Not necessarily because you're afraid, but you got to be strategic, you know what I'm saying? And you got to make sure that you don't end up looking crazy in the situation either. Here's my thing though. If you have to throw hands, you're going to have to throw hands. If it comes down to that, you got to show people, you know what I'm saying, that you mean business, and that you're going to put it to the ground, and that you're going to take care, you're going to finish it. You know what I'm saying? You're going to finish what they started. So if it comes down to that, it's just going to be what it is. But 99% of the time, it never has to be like that. Because for one, people will realize that you're not someone that they can come at like that. And for two, you're going to learn how to diffuse situations using the Joe Budden calming technique. So I know how difficult it is with this last example. So someone tells you they're going to fuck you up. This is what you do. Are you talking to me? Who you gonna fuck up? You gonna fuck me up? You sure about that, sis? You see my complexion? You see how that goes? You gotta let people know you're not gonna back down, but you're not gonna get crazy either. That is how you deal with conflict resolution on Black Twitter, in real life, on the internets. In any situation you have, you never ever let them see you sweat, as they say. You never ever back down. If it comes down to the physical challenge, if you got to take it there, you're going to have to take it there. But you're going to make sure that you win that fight, but you're going to take it there. Confidence wins the fight.